Wicked.
Huh?
He said she died and she came back.
What?
And she went after everyone who talked about her.
Better tell me please when you're begging me to breathe. Siren on her knees, baby boy, I'm such a tease. What you need? Full of greed. Why you asking me for pictures? Never free. I'm the neediest girl you'll ever meet. Never sweet. I'm the one in charge of a dog meat. Never play the boss, put you in my car seat. Maybe I can sing a song now until you fall asleep. Then I'ma make your heart bleed until it stops beat. Watch me. Chop, 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 till we chop you up like shot meat. Better not fool me, got you under concrete. Bad bitch, I'm all deep. You listen, you don't speak. I creep and I crawl and I creep. Now the witch is back, the witch is back, the witch is back. Crystal shakes his crucifixes, now the witch is back, the witch is back. I hear you talking shit, but where your bitch is at? The witch is back, the witch is back, the witch is back. Crystal shakes his crucifixes, now the witch is back, the witch is back. I hear you talking shit, but where your bitch is at? Don't get me started with these retards who just target the martyr. Queen of Wicked, I was tricking your daughter. Mixing pills in the water. Drinking liquid, got her itching to swallow every drip of the bottle. We on a mission to slaughter. We so eclectic, electric, sexy, naked like models. But your man still wanna twaddle us, cuddle up and coddle. We don't holler at nobody, collecting all these offers. So you respect all my vixens, we the monsters. The witch is back, the witch is back, the witch is back. Crystal shakes his crucifixes, now the witch is back, the witch is back. I hear you talking shit, but where your bitch is at? The witch is back, the witch is back, the witch is back. Crystal shakes his crucifixes, now the witch is back, the witch is back. I hear you talking shit, but where your bitch is at?
We have found the witch. Who do you know she is a witch? She looks like one.
Track addict, 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 track addict.
Is it weird that my favorite part is still the Monty Python quote, just because that makes me laugh?
You love it?
How are you doing?
I'm trying to center my face on this little thing.
I'm going to have a seizure. You know that, right?
I know. I feel like I'm going to have another one. Okay. Here we go. There we go.
There you are. I'm good. How are you doing?
Freaking fantastic.
Awesome. I'm so excited that we have you on here again. Also, the fact that you're coming out with more music and more videos.
Finally, huh?
It's
been a long time. It's been a long time. Two really good new songs that people are going to be shocked by.
I'm so excited. I still have my fuck child support bracelet right here somewhere.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Anybody wants one?
Hey.
Fuck child support, abort, abort, abort.
Oh, of course, it's not directly in front of me, so can't grab it. But I'll grab it at some point during all this.
I'm having so much trouble with centering myself.
It's all good. It happens. So, I guess we could start off by some quick stuff here. First off, let's say hi to people.
Hi, everybody.
Hey. So
I'm Siren. If you haven't met me before.
Hey, Calvin.
Hi, Calvin.
All right. And then, yeah, guys, please make sure to like, share, follow, smash that bell, get all the notifications for when we're going live, but also go check out Track Addicts. That sounded so funny, but I said it wrong. And go check out Siren's page. She actually posts a lot of stuff.
I do.
Always.
Always. Meow. He's here. Hi, Steven.
What's up? And I see Natalie in here. I see Thomas. How are you doing? And I see Mikey. What's up? Oh, nice. Look at this. We're getting a bunch of people in here. I love it.
I love it too.
This is what we need. So I think we were going to start off with a little sample of your new song.
Yeah, go ahead.
Just a little tiny bit.
I'm a bad, so addictive, seductive, the mistress you in love with. Ice picks to the tank, slice real quick.
A very little sample. That last one wasn't a sample of my music. I'm not really sure what that was, but. I can't hear you, Liz.
Oops, sorry. I muted. So you couldn't hear me in the background. So, did we say hi to Terry Lynn and did we say hi to Chris? If not, hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
So, oh man, we were talking about so much stuff last night. Where do we want to go with this?
We were talking about Afterlife last night.
Oh, you know what? What I
want up and worry about it at night.
Right? You know where I wanted to go with this?
What?
Last time we were on, we were talking about doing serial killer stuff together.
We were.
And talking about, you know, the different serial killers that we have learned about. I can't say interested in exactly because, you know, while I'm intrigued on what makes them tick, I don't worship them. A
lot of people do.
There's a lot of people that do, right? Well, that's why we have viewers.
Yep, a lot of people do.
And we were talking about how some of that actually influences some of the lyrics that you do.
Right.
And so, can you tell me a little bit about how that information has influenced some of what you write about?
I'm trying. Well, Charles Manson, basically. You know, I want to make cult music. You know what I mean? I kind of go after what he does. I want to have a following. You know what I mean? Like that. You know what I mean? I want to lead people to the dark side.
Well, we have cookies. So, you know, bring people over to the dark side. We have cookies.
Well, you're in California and I'm in Pittsburgh. So where's the dark?
You know, when you do come out here, we are really close to Spawn Ranch.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. Like a couple hours away at most.
I'm definitely coming to visit.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a new look. Do you like my new look?
I love the brown.
You love the brown?
I love it.
Yeah, it's totally, it was blonde for life, and now I'm like brown for life.
Hexus says, did someone say dark side?
Oh, yes, baby.
That's our resident
where I want to take you all to the dark side.
So, your newest song is, the newest video, sorry, is Bad Girl?
Yeah, I know. It sounds like commercial, but it's...
No, I love it.
There's Jello wrestling with girls in bunny masks, and there's some S&M and some crazy stuff going on in that.
I love it. I love it.
And then Pure Evil is the second one. And that's basically where I proclaim myself to be the queen of all evil. So, so I get carried in a throne, and there's people in hell reaching up at me, and there's some fire dancing, and there's some smoke bombs. It's going to be really wild. It's going to be really crazy. These next two videos are like on a whole other level of what I have been doing.
I just saw a comment come up that I can't help but pull up. Oh, great and powerful Oz in the background. Can you pull up Stephen P. Kitty Cat's comment, please?
Oh, great and powerful Oz.
Okay, I'm gonna do this myself here. Did she say Jello wrestling? Tell us more.
Jello wrestling with all my girls in bunny masks.
You really can't go wrong.
No, that's what I figured. And, I was trying to show that I was versatile, and I just didn't do like horror stuff. And the only color Jello that I could order was red. And I'm like, great, they're going to think we're in blood. Because I wanted it to be in blood at first, and everybody told me no. So, but conveniently for me, the only color that I could get was red. So
I was about to ask you, what color did you get?
Red.
Awesome. So actually, quick thing when I say hi to Dizzy, we have some friends that are in something called the SAS. It is a scare actor spectacular is what it's called. It's a competition between the haunt actors, and they basically it's who comes out on top. Well, Dizzy here is actually in that right now, and he is in Group A. He's number 3, and we are all voting for him. He's part of the Nightmare Clowns. So I wanted to bring that up.
Dizzy and Nightmare Clowns. Whoop whoop.
All right, so blood wrestling would have been much better. No,
that's what I thought, but everyone else told me no. So
was it flavored Jello?
I didn't try to taste it, which is weird, but it wasn't sticky.
That's what I was gonna ask. Was it sticky? Was it flavored? Like
no, I bought it. It was for Jello wrestling. You just mix it with the water and I got a doggy swimming pool.
Wait, they literally have it specifically for Jello wrestling?
Yes. That's why I told you the only color it came in was red for some reason. At least on Amazon, I couldn't get any other color.
That's funny. That is really funny.
I wanted to try like blue or something, but it's very sexy. I have some very sexy girls in my video. Actual models. They're very sexy girls.
Oh man, and we're gonna be bringing them
so
in
much
later.
Fun in the first video. They want to be in the second video. So
yes, I can't wait.
We had an awesome time.
So we have another Nightmare Clown in here, by the way.
It should be out in about a week.
Nice. To answer Chris's question, no, it was not flavored as far as we know.
Nope. I didn't taste it.
See, I would have been in there going,
you would be eating it. You're a little weirdo, that's why.
The funny part is, I don't even like Jello. I don't know why.
Just have to know. Just taste it, just to,
Okay, so horribly funny story. I don't even know how to start this story, but I'm gonna do it. There's this stuff called anal ease.
I've heard of it, so it makes it easier to do anal, right?
Right. Well, there's cherry flavored.
And you know this how?
Well, I used to work at a sex shop.
Oh, okay.
But there was one day that I was staring at this. And basically they have these like, it's so weird to have testers, but what it was is they have testers so you could like try it out on your hand or whatever.
Oh!
And I was like, My tongue went numb. There was no reason to have that stuff flavored. My tongue went numb.
Oh my God. It went numb?
Yes, it's a numbing agent.
Oh, that's right. Oh my God. That's so crazy.
This is how I get myself in trouble, is tasting random things.
Keep stuff out of your mouth, Liz.
Never.
Keep it out of your mouth.
So, what is new in the life of Siren since we last went live? Aside from the new shows. I mean, or in the
basically
new...
the new music, all that other stuff. I got a little bit of bad news. I found out I'm sick. I told you about that, but I'm going to get radiation to get rid of my thyroid. I'm not going to be allowed to be around anybody for 24 hours because I'm going to be toxic.
Oh my gosh. I didn't know that part of it.
Yeah, so it's going to be, but it's all for the better. I'm going to feel 100 times better. If I feel good as I do now, being sick whenever they told me I'm going to feel 100 times better. So I'm really excited about that. I'm working on going on tour this summer. I want to do the Siren Make It Rain tour. I want to go to a bunch of strip clubs. And so I'm looking for sponsorship for that, probably in the sex toy market or the sex, market. And I figured that'd be the perfect place for people that like my type of music to go, that they would be to, you know what I mean?
I think this is an appropriate time to pull up Stephen P. Kitty Cat's comment about how he once oiled down a stripper for an oil wrestling match.
Oh, how was that, Stephen?
Long before he met the missus, though. I don't know why, but I felt like that was the most perfect timing there. So,
I mean, nothing wrong with strippers. They got mouths to feed too,
Hey, I mean, that's some of my favorite establishments to visit, but
Is it really?
Hey, okay, in LA, they have really good food.
Food?
They do. They have really good food at the strip clubs in LA.
I used to work in a strip club. Not stripping, bartending.
Nice. So that's gonna be good bank.
I made more money than the strippers did.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hold on 1 second.
So, do we bring on my friends?
I think we should.
Hi.
Hey.
Ashley, you look beautiful.
Thank you, babe.
I love your hair.
Thank you.
Hi, Wendy. Hi, Dawn. Hi, Tommy's got a dog.
What do you think? I was going to show up without a pet?
Oh my gosh! Look at her.
Say hi. My name's Nova. She worships Satan too. She's a little demon.
Oh my God.
Yeah. If it was a boy, his name would be Baphomet, but Nova works.
Oh my God.
See, everybody else can center their self on here except for me.
Listen, I got 4 shirts, 2 boxes, and a cup of coffee holding my phone. So it took a little bit of work.
And a cup of coffee.
Yeah. If you see this move and the phone falls, you know why.
Who did we lose just now?
Nobody.
Okay. I felt like we just lost somebody, but okay. Okay. So, let's go around starting with Ashley, because that was the direction I was able to point this time.
Me, Ashley Bell. Hey.
And
hey, everyone. It's a pleasure to meet you, and thank you for having us on today. I really appreciate this. I'm loving looking at the chat, too. You guys have so much support and love. That's amazing. Yes, my name's Ashley Bell. It's a pleasure to meet you all.
Give them your social media accounts and everything.
Oh yeah, so I can be found on Instagram at Ash2Cat. There's my little handle there. And then from there, I have a link on my bio to all my links, so you can check out anything that I'm posting on Facebook,
I got
TikTok,
the rest of the
Instagram,
heathens coming
Twitter,
now, too.
anything like that.
Awesome.
Ashley is a professional model.
Yes, yeah, I am.
I'm
a
just
professional
hired
model.
knucklehead.
Been traveling around a lot. I'm actually going to be going down to Florida in a couple weeks for a really fun shoot with a couple extra models. So I'm really hoping to get some really good, possibly a little spicy content to go along with that too. It'll be a lot of fun. But I actually was able to meet Siren through Wendy. Wendy's actually someone who comes a lot and super supportive. Oh my gosh, Wendy, you give so much support to so many people. I don't think you realize that. You are absolutely such a huge delight to have around as a friend and a support. But she comes around to a lot of professional wrestling events. My fiance, I have a little plug there, R.C. Dupree.
Nice.
He's a professional wrestler. I've been with him for over a decade. And yeah, that's where I met Wendy. She likes to come to the shows, especially to IWC, the local one here in Pittsburgh.
Awesome. That is awesome. So, Siren, you don't need an introduction at this point, but you can feel free to introduce yourself and talk as well.
Well, my Facebook is Ashley Wetzel, but my Instagram is Siren Von Wicked. The YouTube channel is Track Addicts, and I just basically wanted to bring on the people that have been supporting me and helping me with these new 2 projects. The girls were in my first project, and then they had fun and they wanted to come on to the next project that we're going to work on next. So
nice.
About it. Tommy,
those t-shirts didn't hold.
He dropped everything.
Dog down. Okay.
The t-shirts didn't hold?
Yeah, it just listen. You want to know about me, you'll know. Ask Ashley. I might be the muse to any video that she's talked about killing a man in. So if holding the phone up's the worst thing I do, I'm doing good in life today. Listen,
Right,
I've known Ashley for like 21 years, right? And I've watched her grow from a very insecure young lady to a woman today that can come out in front of anybody and anything and say anything and do anything. And like my history is, I've ran my life into the ground 3 or 4 times over. But she's like amused to what you can do whenever you put your mind to it. And like everybody just sees her in her beautiful body and her pretty face and talking all this shit. But like she's the real fucking deal. Sorry for the language, but she is. And like she's somebody that I can look at and go, like, if she could pull herself out of the places that she's been, and it wasn't even brought on by her, like, shit, she gives me reasons to try today too. And like, I don't got much to offer this group of beautiful women that are professionals, I mean, I got a puppy. That's the biggest thing I got going on today. And,
Puppies are always a good thing.
but I'm here to support. Like, I'd literally carry her if I had to. That's why I'm here.
Awesome.
Love you.
Love you too. As you can see, we got matching tattoos
Yeah, we
whenever I
have
got out of
matching
jail.
tattoos.
Yeah.
I know. I was looking for yours, Siren.
She probably got her covered up with makeup. She wasn't happy at me for a while, so yeah.
Yeah, we fight, but we always make up.
Love it. I love it.
Oh, yeah.
So, Dawn,
Yes.
let's hear about you.
So I'm kind of new to meeting Siren, but I can tell you I'm a certified tarot reader. So I did a reading on her. Probably the most authentic, sweetest person I've ever met. Very original. Her work is just amazing. I was honored to actually be asked to be in the video. I do modeling. I do have a site, a professional website. I do tarot readings on TikTok for Dawn's Early Light.
Nice.
So I also have a professional website. So it's just been a pleasure meeting with Siren and just being able to be in the video. So
Feel free to plug your website too. I mean,
yeah. So on TikTok, it's Dawn's Early Light LLC, and I do collective readings, and I also do professional personal readings.
nice. We actually have a tarot card reader here on our network.
Oh, nice.
She does tarot, she does pendulum, she does oracle, and she
I
does
do that
readings.
as well.
And
Dawn's amazing. Her reading to me was really awesome just because it ended in me being famous. So I just really liked it.
I do a lot of intuitive readings as well. I know some like psychic mediums, they depend on their cards. I've had these gifts since I was 5. So, and to each their own. I would never knock another reader or knock, anybody else. So I kind of, I don't need my cards, but cards are guides, they're tools. But I think your powers are within. So I think if you're with somebody who is genuinely gifted, they can kind of work with you as far as their intuition. So,
oh yeah.
She has a huge following on TikTok.
Awesome. Yeah, I mean, if you're able to do lives, we can't do lives on my TikTok. Like, it just, I don't have 1,000 people yet. So
I am going to schedule a live. I really, really am going to do that. My work schedule has been so crazy. I've had so many requests and emails to do a live. I'm going to do that. I'm going to schedule it.
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, I'm gonna have to hit you up at the end for the TikTok and the Instas and everything for everybody. That way we can also get that out there for people to check out and go follow and everything like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Awesome. And last but not least, Wendy. It's hard to figure out which way to point on here.
Are we allowed to smoke during this podcast?
Yes. You're fine.
Strictly tobacco.
Goodness, where do I even start after all of that, right? I know, let's see. I know all of these people. So, hey, Dawn, by the way, she's the nicest and most genuine after your best friend. Huh?
What'd you say?
So Dawn and I always claim like best friend status, right? So she's like, Siren, sorry. Siren is the most genuine, nicest person I ever met. I'm like, you mean after your best friend?
After your best friend, right?
Obviously. No, I love Siren.
I love you, Wendy.
I love everyone on here is amazing. And I guess as Ashley Bell mentioned, I kind of love to love, right? I don't know. I love to support my team. And I feel like when one of us is stronger, we're all stronger. So I'm really all about that. I have, I guess, my Instagram stuff. It's pretty much all Bewitching Model. So Bewitching Model, Bewitching _model, depending on what platform. But I tried to keep it consistent. I don't know. They say make a brand. So that's what I was working on. I'm currently in the running for the cover model for Inked magazine. So that's super
nice.
And for anyone who didn't catch it, because it's kind of like been said, but not directly. So the girls you're looking at on here are the girls who are Jello wrestling. So like, this is it. These are your girls. We were, mostly naked and touching each other. So just so that's out there. I saw the video of Siren earlier, and the joke was I put it up, the photo of her up, just like to help promote. And someone was like, "That's not you." I was like, "No, but that's my hand on her boob." Hand on her boob, so I am in the photo. So it's been a lot of fun. So I actually met Siren. A matter of fact, Dawn and I are in a movie together that just finished filming. And
really?
Siren did a cameo. Yeah, Siren did a cameo.
I did do a cameo.
You did. So that's kind of how we officially met, although we all have a mutual friend in common. I knew Ashley Bell from other stuff, and Siren was saying "Oh, we need one more girl," and I was like, "I know a super hot chick," and so I messaged Belle.
super sweet and fun too, and I didn't expect that.
Yes, of course. But I mean, she asked for a hot chick, so I was like, I know a hot chick. And Dawn was already brought on at the time. We already had Dawn, and she wanted one more girl, so that we had obviously even, so that when we were doing things like Jello wrestling, you know, there was even numbers. So
and then you would see Ashley, and you would think that she's so pretty. You wouldn't think that she's so fun. She's so
you're so sweet.
So sweet, like, you know what I mean?
To piggyback off of Wendy, I don't know which way I'm pointing. Wendy over there, like just loving to give love and supporting people. Like, whenever my fiance was getting into wrestling, that's all I ever did was just help support any wrestler that I knew or any model, like just constantly just being like, oh, you need help with this? You want a little idea of some fun or something that we could do to help push this even further? Absolutely. And actually, I don't know if you guys know that one professional wrestler. Her name's Britt Baker. I know you, Wendy, do.
I do.
She's in AEW. She used to ask me all the time, like, what are you going to do for yourself? And I was like, right now, I'm just kind of like a cheerleader for passion right now because I'm so passionate about other people's passions, but super happy now that I actually have the time to be able to focus on myself. And I'm so happy you do too, Wendy.
I do. Yeah, it's definitely a new venture for me because I spend a lot of time, you know, supporting other things. And as a matter of fact, like when you're saying like with RC just starting out, I know he did the Beaver Falls show back for me in 2017. And I know that was like, he was pretty new then. I'm not like new, but I know that like we were all really excited to have him. And they did such a great job that night because they came out as like the three of them and it was so much fun. So yeah, so I was glad to be part of that too, because I know those guys, him and Jackson were really pretty new to wrestling still. So that was super fun.
That is awesome.
Love yourself, Wendy.
I love myself, but I love you guys too, just as much.
Plug yourself.
Myself. What am I plugging? Well, I said so I guess maybe what she's saying is, so for the cover of Inked magazine, I'm actually currently in second place. And it's a voting thing. It's voting like American Idol. So
where'd Tommy go?
I don't know. Where does Tommy
he'll be back. We got him.
Where does Tommy ever go? But so it's maybe, you know, there's a link. I honestly, it's kind of like one of those things where it's like long off the top of my head, but I think it's like cover.inked/2022/ like Wendy Lee Rounds or something, but I can get you the link. If you're interested, but yeah, so it's voting like American Idol style, and the winner gets the cover of Inked magazine, which is in itself a huge prize and so amazing, but also $25,000. So I mean, you know, it's nice. But I think right now, other than all these music videos are so exciting, and Siren recently actually hired me as her manager.
I did. It's official in public. Wendy Rounds is my manager. So if you want to do work with me, that's the woman that you need. Oh, that's the woman that you need to talk to.
This is the first time you're seeing that in public. I also do work as Dawn's manager as well, but people know that already, I think. At least most people know that. But we're all working on some different things, but I think it's so much fun to all collaborate. And do some stuff where I'm actually in front of the camera too. So that's exciting.
Nice. Yes, I have Wendy in all my videos. All these girls are in my next two videos. Mm-hmm. And Tommy's in one of them. He's going to be Baphomet carrying me in my throne. So
nice.
He's got these big muscles to pick me up. I don't know where he went, but
he's down there, but I see no visual yet, so I'm waiting on that. Just to let you guys know, the link for Wendy and the Inked magazine competition is actually down there at the bottom.
Oh,
aww!
Thank you.
So, if you guys want to go check that out and vote, please do. We got Tommy back.
If you want to buy Fuck Child Support wristbands, hit me up.
Yes. I can't find them on my desk right now. I'm so sad. I want to put them out there.
Tommy has one. Tommy, where's your Fuck Child Support wristband?
Next to my nightstand.
Oh, okay.
That's hilarious.
That's whenever I go to. I can put it on whenever I go to church. You know.
I
need
told
to
him
make
how
a
you're gonna
promo
be
for the puppy.
Baphomet in my Pure Evil video.
Listen, anything that could be a throwback to Henry Rollins' Liar video, whenever he's painted red from head to toe, was killer for me. Because I think it was Thanksgiving whenever we first started talking about this, and he was talking about everything a
Love
cult.
Henry Rollins.
I know, me too. If I age finally like him, I'll be happy. But we talked about ideas for a video, and for some reason, I don't know, maybe because of the pentagrams and the fact of my religious leanings, we were like, let's just go dark. And being Ashley, slightly naive to some things, she was like, what do you mean? I said goat horns, blood, fire, hoods, and some virgins. And I mean, I don't know. They could talk to you about that one. I cannot, confirm or deny anything for the ladies. But as far as I was concerned, I don't know. I don't know. It's the way to go for me. If we're going to try to start like hitting people in the face with some things, let's just go pure evil like Ashley wants to.
Come on, can we?
It's gonna be fun. I actually got a guy who can do like fire staffing and stuff. So
check my docket. I can catch shit on fire too. It'll be great.
Set everything on fire.
Like the dress?
Yeah, my last video, I caught my dress on fire.
So we're going to go to commercial, but when we get back, I want you to tell me about that story again about the dress being on fire, because that still cracks me up. All right, so we will be right back. Let's go to commercial.
This is Mikey from Out of the Ordinary, and you're watching PBDCtv.
First thing in the morning, when I'm listening to music and getting a little bit of time for some creepy research, I'm always representing with my PBDC merch. What a better way to have a cup of coffee in the morning.
Don't forget to check out our other cool merch at rootsbleedred.com. That's rootsbleedred.com.
This is Professor Edgar Fluffosaurus from Spooky Tales with Steve the Cat, and when I'm not hosting Monster Chat or knocking down small Japanese cities, I'm watching PBDCtv. Now back to the show.
Hey, welcome back, everybody.
That was a fun commercial. I want one of those mugs.
Yeah, we have the Zodiac mugs. We have Zodiac shirts. We also just recently came out with an entirely new, set of...
The bunnies of chaos are coming for you. The bunnies of chaos are coming for you.
Good morning! You got me. They got me. Damn those bunnies of chaos.
I got bunnies too.
Our bunnies of chaos.
Here in the song, I mentioned bunnies. These are my bunnies right here.
I love it.
They're all sexy. We do S&M and we do all kinds of fun stuff in this video.
So, tell me again about when you set your dress on fire and the guy with the water didn't quite make it.
Yes. Well, I wanted to do it in my nun costume, but that was a no. So I had a dress on. I sprayed it with hairspray and I said, I'm going to set myself on fire and you're going to film it or you're not. So I set my dress on fire. He hurried up and picked up his camera. And then the guy with the water bucket tripped and I really started burning. So I kind of stopped, dropped, and rolled at that point.
I love it.
I love it. Yeah, it was a very interesting experience. And then it's only a little bleep at the end of the video. I did all that epic mayhem for nothing.
I still can't get over the guy with the bucket tripping.
I know. I thought I was gonna die when I saw him trip. I was like, Wendy's shaking her head at me.
I know the story and I know who the people were too, so it makes total sense actually.
Hey, Steven, how dare you? But okay.
You like Siren Bunny's bed? Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
And Natalie says Siren does all her own stunts.
I do. I really do. Yes, I do.
So
yeah, when I was in that bloody bathtub, yeah, that was me. It was just my hair covering my fun parts, my fun bags.
So, I would like to play another song from you. Let's do Bloody Mary. But then I would like to talk to Tommy a little bit about Henry Rollins being an influence, a big influence.
Okay.
And so let's do this.
Bloody Mary. We should do it. I dare you to do it. I dare you to do it. I dare you to do it. I will you both do it. Okay. Bloody Mary, 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 Bloody Mary.
Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, I'll show you scary. I'll show you scary. Truth or Tammy, truth or Tammy, truth or Tammy, truth or Tammy, I'll show you scary. I'll show you scary. Bloody Mary. Like to play scary little games? I do too. Having family and flames. What's crazy is they call me insane. They used to point and laugh and call me a name. But I got used to it. Let the shoe fit, put you in a noose real quick. Joe Bruce cut me loose, I'm a lunatic. You don't know what I do till I do the shit. Will I burn in hell? Like maybe. Living in a murder spell, but don't face me. Better learn to serve me well, or this lady. Fight off your fucking face, I got rabies. I'm a walking, talking, doo-doo doll. Pins in my back, blood on the wall. Cut 'em up, cut 'em up, cut 'em up, cut 'em up. I don't give a fuck, but I learn how to crawl. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, I'll show you scary. I'll show you scary. Truth or Tammy, truth or Tammy, truth or Tammy, truth or Tammy, I'll show you scary. I'll show you scary. You wake up and you feel strapped. You duct taped in the back of the trash. No way out, can't look back. Got you by the tail, you a dirty little rat. And your brains go splat, 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 splat. When I hit you with a bat, 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 bat. This is murder on wax, this is murder on tracks. Maniac on a rat, this is a bloodbath. And I love that. I got multiple personalities. Reality is kind of a blur. It's a mental disorder. The voices they order me assure me I was cured. But I don't want to listen. I took him a victim and strangled his ass with a cord. But the voices still want me to mangle the body and bury it under the floor. Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, Bloody Mary, I'll show you scary. I'll show you scary. Truth or Tammy, truth or Tammy, truth or Tammy, truth or Tammy, I'll show you scary. I'll show you scary. Bloody Mary. I'll show you scary. I'll show you scary. Truth or Tammy, truth or Tammy, truth or Tammy, truth or Tammy, I'll show you scary. I'll show you scary. Bloody Mary.
Track addict, 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 track addict.
All right. Oh, we're missing Tommy.
That's my highest viewed video right there.
Yeah, I see why. So, Wendy, you had a comment that I forgot to put up.
Yeah, I actually forgot to mention. So everyone is super excited about the Bad Girls video. I actually just got notification that some of the photos from behind the scenes of filming.
I've got bad hardware.
Some of the photos.
I'm poor as shit. Ask Ashley. I got this busted up fucking phone that I'm surprised we can even see me because the crack goes straight up the middle. Ah, who would have thought a crack straight up the middle?
Jesus. Go ahead, Wendy.
Sorry. Okay. Anyway, I just got an email earlier this afternoon, so I haven't even had a chance to tell the girls this. So surprise! Some of the photos from the behind the scenes of the Bad Girl music video, we did a photo shoot behind the scenes. Some of those are actually going to be listed in Rebel magazine. They're doing a layout for us in Rebel magazine in the March episode.
That's awesome. Thank you.
That's amazing.
Thank you, Wendy.
Yeah. So super.
Thank you, Wendy. Thank you. Best manager ever.
Yeah, I'm super excited about that. They look so good.
That's awesome.
You have to tell me which ones they're using.
I will. It's ones we already looked at and all agreed on, but I will.
So, excuse me. I wanted to touch base on something with Tommy that he had mentioned in our private chats and stuff like that. You were mentioning that Henry Rollins is a big influence for you.
Yeah, I don't like a lot of people don't understand. Like, they think some punk dude that started off in the slums of LA, like getting crazy, would be some like drug addict misfit like myself. But like his thing was always like addiction to violence. Like if you look at their old videos, man, like there's ones of him just reaching out and slapping people in the crowd for being disrespectful, for like pushing people around. Like disrespect to women was a big one for him. But like he had a coach, and he wasn't an athlete, so he had a coach. Just some guy randomly started helping him in high school and got him in the weight room, and like that transformed his life. Like he went from being this miscreant that had no self-esteem, had no discipline, to being a full-fledged and not even a meathead. Like he shows that like people can do stuff just to feel good and not to like bang out their ego. You know what I mean? Like the other thing is like he got in touch with himself later on in life, kind of like I'm trying to too, about getting over that violence and getting over the miscreants in his life and starting to rebuild. And I don't know, like his spoken word shit's pretty crazy too, because he gets into like the emotions of growing up as a man and like in that scene. And like it took him 40 plus years before he was able to cry, which I'll cry in front of you. You can say whatever you want. I'm gonna break your head whenever I'm done, but like I'll cry about it afterwards. And like to watch him do that, to go from that angry person that hated everything and everyone, you know, to be who he is just amazing. And he's older too now, so I'm starting to learn from him. Like I can't kill myself every day, you know. It's wild stuff, you know. Like a year ago, I'm not going to hold this show hostage because it's not about me at all. But a year ago, well, actually about 16 months ago, I had a broken back. I had a broken back, a hip, 2 fractures in my leg, and I was a little strung out on the methamphetamines, having a little bit too much fun. And I got caught sleeping in an abandoned building. And the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania tried to put me away for 10 years.
Oh, wow.
And I went to jail on a walker, and the first thing they said is like, you could go to the SNU, which is a special needs unit, which is full of, I'm going to say it, child molesters and pedophiles, and I would have caught a new case there. Or they were going to take my walker, and I was going to have to crawl everywhere I went. So I went there, and I started crawling. I got humble real quick, humble through humiliation. And I started doing like a push-up at a time. And I started getting up on my left foot. And we had these little cheap-ass tablets. Like, and I got on it. I was like, you know what? I need some motivation. And as usual, shit pops up, and it got back to like Cannibal Corpse and Bloodbath and Henry Rollins. And like, I was like, I could do this. And like today, I don't know. Like I'm doing my own thing. It's nothing crazy like these women got going on, because these are beautiful, talented women that I'm surrounded by, and I'm truly grateful to even be part of this. But it's like, for me, like the only thing I've ever had in front of my name is felon, you know what I mean? Or convict or drug addict. And like, I'm going to get my personal training certification, dietitian, and like, I'm going to do something that saved me, that really got me out of a place where I wanted to kill myself incarcerated. I had a girl that left me. I was stuck by myself, you know, and it really gave me time to think about what was important in life. Like I got 14 months sober and clean now, and like I'm making moves in life, you know. And it's because, like I said, you know, you got Ashley too, you know, you got Ashley, you got Wendy. I know a little bit about Wendy too, and like we got these people that like come from the bottom, that's able to like get involved in some things they love. And like, I don't know about them, like they have the talent to where they could get rich, they can make a living off of this stuff. You know, and for me, it's just about like keeping my life together and maybe helping another person or two along the way. You know, I got a lot of friends that are like me that came from way worse spots. Like, and I don't know, I just like to give a hand out there and like help a few people and hold myself accountable. But like one thing Rollins always talked about, and that's like discipline. Like I go to work, I'm a mason, I do brick and block work, and me and my boss go to the gym every morning. I wake up at 6 o'clock every day. I get up, I pray. My prayer's a little different. Like the Baphomet shit, the pentagrams, like that's my thing. And it's crazy because the people I surround myself with, like, in what I do to stay sober are like, Jesus, I love you. And I'm like, no, you don't. You don't want nothing to do with me. If he finds me, he's gonna probably grab me up and hold me hostage. But like he always talked about discipline. And like getting up every day at 6 o'clock, going to the gym, going to work, and like keeping myself together, and like it's a good shit. And getting to do stuff like this, I feel famous.
I love it. I love it.
Oh, Tommy, you made me cry.
You'll ruin your whole image.
Right, the evil will just wash away.
Yeah, we won't tell him anything. Somebody wants to come up and say hi.
Natalie said, I love Henry. I'm from the era first turned on to him with Black Flag. That's how I got into Henry Rollins too, was Black Flag, Damaged.
Mm-hmm.
That image of him with his head shaved, punching the mirror.
Yeah.
That was my iconic Henry Rollins that I first learned about right there.
And he talks about it like his self-hate is what he brought out into the streets. And I mean, they were straight edge hardcore, which means they weren't drinking or doing drugs. They were just committing violence to commit violence. They hated themselves, so they hated everybody else. You know, I took the easier, softer way out. You know, I decided to try to destroy myself. But like those dudes were no joke. Like I forget the name of the gangs they had out there that were all straight edge. Like they were fucking people up for no other reason than just to do it.
They were crazy.
You know?
They were crazy.
Yeah, and now like we got Henry Rollins like with Buddhist bowls going like this and humming. Like, come on, man. You know, everybody grows up, and it's great to see like a strong male that can be in touch with his feelings that I could look up to, because there ain't a ton of them.
Well, it's something that's still taboo. Is like you've got all these guys that are like ultra emo that just make you want to puke, to be honest. Like,
yeah.
But then you've got the ones like Henry Rollins who are telling you can be strong and still show emotion.
Yeah.
And that's what we need is people like that in general.
I mean, we're not in a day and age where like the man's supposed to hold down the house and work 20 hours a day and come home and the missus is supposed to have dinner ready. Like I would puke if that was my life. You know what I mean? Like, shit, I'm looking for sugar mama. You know what I mean? I'll do all that stuff. But the fact is, like, yeah, it's sad because I grew up in that too. Like, Ashley knew my father. And like my father, like I had a good role model in him too. Because like I had a brother who had cerebral palsy, and like I remember watching my dad get upset about it. You know, and I remember seeing him like he talked to me about it and stuff, but you know, like there ain't no reason a dude can't be a bitch today. Just nobody can treat him like a bitch. You know what I mean? And by saying that, I mean I could cry. I could talk about things. I could say this little fucking dog got my heart. And it's like, there ain't no problem with that.
I love that. I love that.
But I mean, that's a testament to these women around me. Like I keep strong women around me. You know, I have a mother who's stood beside me my whole life, all 5 foot tall of her, and I'm scared to death of that woman. You know what I mean? But like, for all that she's been through, me a drug addict, my sister who's another story, and like my brother, you know, and losing my dad and everybody, like she stayed strong. You know, and whenever I'd go be incarcerated and say, hey mom, I'm in trouble, she would say everything's gonna be all right. And I mean, like she's also had me cry on her shoulder and tap me and say everything's gonna be all right. And like it took, you know, 40 years for me to realize that even if I feel those ways, I could tell people that shit, it's still gonna fit, it's gonna be all right.
Absolutely. So Chris said the first time that he heard of Henry Rollins was from Jackass when he was driving the Humvee.
Yeah.
And Steve-O got the off-road tattoo.
Yeah.
Oh God, can you imagine? So
No.
all of us here, I'm assuming all of us have tattoos.
Crazy.
I'm assuming we all have tattoos here. Can you imagine?
This neck one was crazy.
Oh,
my God.
I had to hold her hand the whole time.
And I squeezed hard. It hurt really bad.
Yeah.
So Natalie says, kudos, Tommy, for coming out of that, and
Yeah, that's huge. That's everything.
That's
We're
a
blessed
big
to have
thing.
you here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, 170 pound Tommy is not as loving as I am. You know, Ashley could attest. I'm a demon on the streets.
Yes.
So we have
couldn't be more thankful for these people for supporting me and being in my videos. You know what I mean? That means the world to me. You really don't know, because these aren't just regular nobodies. These people all have careers. They have things going for them, and for them to take the time to support me and to, be in my art and, be like, that's really cool, instead of that's crazy. I don't know about that. You know what I mean? I just really love these people.
This is great. I mean, we all
love you too, and I love how talented she is. But I also love her heart so much. She's just so sweet and kind and thoughtful, and she puts everyone else first, and I love that.
Oh, thank you, Wendy.
You know what's funny?
I'm supposed to be mean.
I mean, she's awful. She's terrible to work for, and she's terrible to me. You know what's so funny? So I was thinking about this, how her and Tommy have the matching neck tattoos. She and I have almost matching chest tattoos.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. So we were crazy when we realized it the first time, and we're like, wait a minute.
The first time we met Siren, she had messaged Roots Bleed Red and posted, which video was it? Maybe it was The Witch is Back, onto our page, onto our wall, and said, hey, I'm Siren. This is my video. This is what I do. I do horrorcore rapping. Are you guys interested in interviewing me?
Good for her.
And I was like, I don't always check the stuff that's posted on the wall, and it's partially because I get so confused as to how to switch back and forth between our page and the news feed that they have going on directly for the page. So, yeah, and Natalie just said it, and we were like, yes, who is this magical woman?
Oh, Natalie, I love you. Aww.
And we were just like, so we started going through all these videos and looking at the Track Addict stuff and just going through, and we're like, absolutely, when can you come on? Can you come on tomorrow? Because we can do this tomorrow.
And now we talk every single day.
Absolutely. So, we do have one more song to play before we go.
Okay, which one is
it? Stab.
Okay.
So
look at
we're gonna play Stab.
The first song I heard of Sirens that was full the way through. So
nice. Go for it.
It's Siren, mistress of the wicked bitch, and I'm in. To all these bloody bodies I can climb in. Bring a couple fresh souls and I'm dining. They keep on dying. When Siren comes around, we got all the fun in town. We don't need no pussy guns, no you pussy. little tushy for you wussies. I could mush you by the pound. It gets gushy like my tushy getting pushed in by a clown. I could grab, stab, rip your ass in half. I could really fucking do this. I'm a local psychopath. All you bitches getting stitches. I get vicious in a flash. Not no suicidal trash. Getting fucked up in the ass. When your mommy fucked your daddy, I just heard he smashed and passed. Maybe should've used a hanger. Got a stranger paying cash. I'm the strangler and I'll dangle her and her body's in the bag. I let out a little anger and it's danger in the bag. Yes, stab, stab, stab.
You left me out right here. Get my stuff out of the trunk.
Yes, stab, stab, stab to the tub up with blood so that I can take a bath. Miss Siren, mistress of the wicked bitch, and I'm in. To all these bloody bodies I can climb in. Bring a couple fresh dolls and I'm dining. They keep on dying. They don't know when I meet you that I really want to eat you out. No, I don't want to teach you, but I really want to freak you out. Bring your mom and your sister. Put my 2 double D's in your mouth. Now I'm going for the preacher, and he's going for the reach around. Now the man, he's a creature, and he's hiding in the bleachers. He's a rapist, not a teacher, and he's about to meet the clown. Stab, stab, stab to the tub up with blood so that I can take a bath. Yes, stab, 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 stab to the tub up with blood so that I can take a bath. It's Siren, mistress of the wicked bitch, and I'm in. To all these bloody bodies I can climb in. Bring a couple fresh dolls and I'm dining. They keep on dying.
Track addict, track addict, track addict.
It's funny because my new music leaves this in the dust for real. Like, I love this old stuff. That was like the second video I ever made. But my new music is so much better. You girls could probably attest to, like, you've heard it. Like, it's a lot. It's on a different level, I think. You know, more of a mainstream crossover level. You know what I mean?
Natalie says, "Boobies! What up?" She also said, "I dub you all as official PBDC bunnies." And you didn't know PBDC is like a bunny death cult.
I love it.
So
yeah, but the new music that you're about to see, Liz, is a whole new story. You're gonna love it. It's so much better. It's so much better. But everybody's got to start somewhere, right?
It's fun to see the progression. I mean, like, even with
that progression.
Yeah. Well, even with us, I've gone back and watched some of our, like, first shows. And I'm watching them going, oh, cringe. Like, there was our very first show. We ran out of content. And so I brought out a book that we have dubbed the Green Book of Douche. And that is because I just opened up to a random page. It's called Herbs and Things. And it literally goes from herbal remedies to Satan, like that. But I mean, it's herbal remedies throughout the centuries. Ranging from like anxiety to abortifactants, and even like, hey, this is how you can take care of a cut. But I opened up to one part in the book, and it just so happened to be an entire list of different douches to make. And
oh my god!
So we spent the next.
How did you have that book?
I love this book. That's my favorite book that I have. But we spent the next half hour reading recipes for douches. Oh yeah. Natalie just said, do not take the advice of the Book of Douche. We have had to clarify that so many times because one of the douches includes cocaine. Another one
God!
Well, yeah, another one is shoving Coke bottle up there.
No, that's hilarious.
Like the Deadwood douche. And yeah. So we do not condone ever following the advice from the Book of Douche. We utilize it for entertainment purposes only. One of their sleeping potions I have dubbed the Sleep Forever potion. Because it has, you know, typical things. You put some lavender in there. You could put some chamomile in there. And then it was like a tablespoon of belladonna. I was like, what? No. No. Yeah, just no. And so, yeah.
One of them had cocaine in it?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That would like kill you if you shoved cocaine up there. Like,
well, it was supposed to be like a soothing douche.
What? You be running down the street, douche.
Right? I feel great.
Right. It's
just running down the street naked. Yeah.
You're scaring my bunnies. Look at them.
They're like, wait a second.
What show am I on right now?
We've talked about so many horrible things. Well, actually, all those things came out of my mouth. All right. Oh gosh. So, Chris says, I'm a metalhead and not that big into rap, but for you, Siren, I'll make an exception.
Aw, thank you, Chris. Wait till you hear my new stuff, Chris. I cannot stress this enough. My new stuff, I even spit a lot faster than I used to be. I did chop actually in one of my new songs, so.
Sorry.
The Deadwood douche, I got a copper coin.
Coca-Cola will actually clean a copper coin. That's how acidic it is.
You can also clean off the corrosion on batteries in the car.
Yes. Yes, it does.
Really?
In the pinch ones. Yep.
You actually did that before?
Yep.
Sorry. So, Chris says, stay away from cocaine, stick with weed. And
Right,
Stephen
there
P.
you go.
Cat says, we will not be incorporating cocaine douches into my show now. Which means stay tuned because it probably will end up in there. And one last comment here. Terry Lynn.
Ah, yes.
I just want to make sure I check in and say hello to everyone. Didn't meet Ashley yet or Tommy, but can't wait to work with you all soon.
Yes, she's in our Pure Evil video.
Yeah. I can't wait to meet you.
Love you, Terry.
She's great. She's in the movie.
She's a sweetheart. Thank you, Terry.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, she's in the movie with us. She's great. She's
Thanks
so
for
much fun.
supporting us and watching our video.
Oh, hold on. Tommy said belladonna was a remedy for alcoholism as well. So that is true.
Oh, interesting.
That is true. Now, again, I don't recommend taking any belladonna, guys. It will kill you. It will kill you. I mean, yes, it needs to be in high enough doses, but let's not test that, guys. Let's just not test that out. Natalie says copper coins were actually used as an old school IUD back in the day. Isn't that what caused a bunch of lupus in people recently? Was copper IUDs?
Oh, I have no clue. I have not heard about that. Oh my gosh, it's terrible.
There's like this entire class action lawsuit right now for, I think it just finished actually. The copper IUDs were bringing out lupus in people. I don't know if it was causing or if it was just triggering.
Nice.
And Terry Lynn says, "Love you, girls."
Love you, Terry.
Terry.
Love you.
Dawn, you're so quiet. You have anything to say?
I'm here. I'm just listening. I'm taking it all in. I'm absorbing.
I saw you reading your cards.
I did too. I was wondering
I
what
take my
you were
cards everywhere.
selling.
They're attached to me. I mean, I go car, bar, everywhere.
She's not exaggerating. I can't.
Her readings are amazing, guys. If you have the chance to,
thank you.
And what? Let me put that up too. What was your TikTok name again?
It's at Dawn's Early Light LLC. Thank you very much.
All right. Let's get that on there. Taking a second for it to go up. There we go.
Thank you.
So if you guys get the chance, I'm actually going to be doing that when we get off of here. It's getting a little warm in here. So I'm probably going to be
Liz, tell Frank, where's Frank at?
Oh, he's running everything. The Great and Powerful Oz is running everything from our other room.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can he peek over and say hello? But
I'm here.
He can.
I'm right here.
Look, it's like saying, "I'm here."
I'm right here, guys. I'm keeping all the trolls
you.
at bay. I've actually been arguing with a troll right now on Facebook while running everything right now. No joke. One of possibly some ex-members, I think. And I'm getting him down with his grammar. Well, he started off, he sent me a message right now while everything was going on. And he started off, I don't know, it was like all improper grammar. And then like he started explaining himself properly more. And yeah, and I've been like going back and forth with him right now. I'm like, who are you? Let's find out who you are.
I'm glad we're so interesting that you're back there battling trolls instead of listening.
I'm doing everything. I have had my edibles. I'm doing this. I'm running that, and I'm awesome.
Someone has ADD.
A little bit. All right, guys.
Love you,
I'm backing
Frank.
out again.
Well,
You guys
thank
are
for
awesome.
all you, Frank. Thank
No
you.
problem, Wendy. Thank you, guys.
We actually have a question from our TikTok. No, not TikTok. Twitch, not TikTok. Kamaru Fresh is asking, what is your favorite female-made horror film? To be honest with you, I can't even answer that question. I watch a ton of horror.
I know. I can't answer that question at all. Wendy?
As we all say, the Carver House together. Me and Dawn's movie that Siren made an appearance in.
There we go.
Favorite what?
Favorite horror movie, woman-made horror movie.
Woman-made horror movie.
Yeah.
I can't even think of any woman-made ones.
I have one.
That's amazing.
I had to come back in real fast to say it.
I had to come back in.
The remake of Evil Dead.
Woman-made.
Oh,
That's
woman-made.
right.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Oh,
whatever.
okay.
Dawn, the Carver House.
The Carver House.
Carver House. This is what the movie that they're in.
It's the movie we're in.
Oh,
That's pretty cool. I'll have to
the
check it
Carver
I am
out.
one of the producers, so it is woman-made because I am
That's
one
cool.
of the producers
Well, that's
as well
awesome.
as being in the movie. So it's woman-made.
I love that.
Well,
That's
we're
cool.
not going to talk about the other producer. We're going to say it's woman-made.
It's woman-made, full on. I love that.
Full on.
I did make a short horror film, a really, really short one with one of the pro wrestlers. Very tiny, short, it lasted like maybe 3 minutes. It was a very classic. Her stalking me, killing me. It was fun.
Was it Katie?
Did you?
It was Meg Myers.
Oh, I don't know her. I don't think.
You 100%. As soon as you see her, you'll know exactly who she is. Meg Myers.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Did you know that apparently Ravenous and Bloodbath were made by women?
I didn't know that.
We should
I did
know
not
more
know
about women-made horror films. I love that.
Yeah.
Meg
Now I
Myers
gotta look
sounds
it up.
so familiar. I have to Google her because I know who she is.
Thank you for that great question, though. Isn't that?
Yeah, that really
I saw
was.
Terry Lynn said the Carver House too in the comments. Thank you, Terry Lynn. She's in the movie too.
So,
Guys, we have a troll. Don't. We have a troll on Twitch right
oh,
now.
it's fine. The Love Witch was their answer.
The Love Witch. Oh, it's probably a porno.
Hey, I thought you were gonna say Debbie Does Dallas. So like,
that's not female made, and it's not a horror movie.
No, I actually. Yeah.
Oh.
No. So yeah. No. Awesome. Natalie says Ravenous was a great movie.
Yes.
And so
I'm getting leg cramp.
Oh yeah, so we are going to call it a night, I do believe. Is there anything that any of you ladies would like to mention before we take off?
Just stay tuned because we've got more stuff
Make
coming.
sure you listen to the new Bad Girl song and the People song. You will love it.
Nice. Awesome. Well, thank you all for joining us tonight. And Tommy, I know you can hear me, but we can't see you right now. So thank you for joining us. And I did see Mystic popping in, but we couldn't see Mystic. So we're unable to bring them up. Sorry. But yeah, this has been such a fun show. And I would love to have all of you guys back on.
Natalie.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you for having us.
Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Frank.
It was a pleasure meeting you all, and thanks for watching too. I appreciate the support.
Great to meet you guys.
Thank you.
All right.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
This is Mr. Applewhite speaking. There is nothing wrong with your device. Join me here on Psycho Bunny DC. A delightfully dreadful consternation of horror content. Your head and free your mind.